So the next drawer here is my blushes. Now, I'm gonna be quite honest, I don't have many blushes to declutter because I really didn't purchase that many, so I'm really not going to be decluttering many here. I have the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten in Tropic Hues. I do like this one. It has like a gold tone to it. I really don't reach for it that much though. I'm gonna put it in my last chance pile and see how it goes. The Essence Mosaic Blush in the Berry Connection. I actually don't reach for this one that much either, but I do like that it's a cool tone, so it's nice to have a cool tone. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it, see how I do with it throughout the year, and then if not, the next year I might declutter it, so I'm gonna keep it. The Essence Pure Nude Baked Blush, I have mine in Goldie Cassie. Wait, is it Cassis? The 03 one, if you guys can see that there. And I really do like this blush. Whenever you'll be able to see. It might be like blurry. But it's actually a really pretty blush. The only thing, it does have very like micro size glitters. So if you don't like glitter on your cheek products, you're not gonna like it, but I love the color. Definitely keeping it. The Wet n Wild Color Icon Baked Blush. I have mine in Don't Flutter Yourself. I like this one as a topper, so I am keeping this one. Then I have the Sweet and Shimmer Blush Palette. It doesn't have a name, but you do get two blushes here, and they're actually really pretty, so I'm keeping this one. I have two of the Be Pure Essentially Ageless Luminizing Blushes. This one here is in, they don't put the shades on the packaging, and I don't keep the box, so that sucks. But I have this one here. It's a pretty shade, so I am gonna go ahead and for both of the Be Pure ones, I'm gonna put them in my last chance pile, you know, play with them some bit to see if I want to keep them or not. I have a Maybelline Fit Me blush in Nude. It's a nice blush, so I am gonna go ahead and keep it. And then I have a Ayani blush in Pink Gold, pretty shade as well, and I am gonna go ahead and keep this one. So I do have a J-Cat Blush Mellow Berries and Cream. It is a really pretty blush. I really like this one, so I am definitely keeping it. And then I have a Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, the famous Luminoso. I am gonna go ahead and keep this one. And then I do have 4 of the Tarte Amazonian clay blushes, and I got in this in a Christmas set that came with 5. One was a highlighter, and it has Charmed, looks like that, really pretty. I am keeping all 4 of these. Captivating, looks like that. This one is in Exposed, looks like that. And then Delight. I think one of these are broken. Oh yeah, this one is broken. I'm gonna keep using it until it just kind of just chips away. And then I do have the 6 ColourPop heart-shaped blushes. I'll go through those last because the packaging sucks on them when it comes to opening them. So let's move over here. So I do have a LA Colors blush here as well. What shade is this? Berry Plum. And it is a really nice berry color. I actually do like this one, so I'm keeping it. I have 2 of the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wands. I have it in Magic Hour and Candlelight by themselves. I really don't care for them, but when I mix them in with another one of these liquid blushes, it does give it a like a luminous effect. For like this one here, that's more of a cream one. I compare it with this one here, and it looks really nice, so that's why I am gonna go ahead and keep them just to pair them off. I do have a LA Colors Cream Gel Blush in Hypnotize. It's a pretty peach blush 2, so I am going to keep this one. I have a liquid blush here from Ulta Beauty and the Disney collab. I don't know the name. Beauty and the Beast, it says. But it's a really pretty shade, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. And then I do have a Hard Candy Face Blush Off. I actually really do like these. I have them Born Yesterday. Definitely keeping this one. I have a Essence Baby Got Blush in Rose All Day. And I really do like these blushes. Well, I just have the one, but I do. It's a pretty shade. And they're very pigmented, so I like them. And they do stay for a good while. And then of course I have a Rare Beauty in Love. And definitely keeping this one. I do have some like sample ones here for the NARS Orgasm. So just keeping these so I can use them. You can get a few uses out of these. And then back here, I do have another Tarte blush here. Ofra blush here, and then an Ofra highlighter. I am going to go ahead and keep these here. This one came in a holiday palette, so I depotted it, but I didn't do a good job because it broke, but oh well, it still works. So I am keeping these. Okay, I went ahead and already opened them a bit. So then I also have Forever Yours, this shade here. Then Flirt Alert. Oh no. Oh, there. This one, Let's Dance. This one, it comes out. So, Text Me. And Baby Cakes. Keeping these here as well. So 3 of them I'm putting in my giving them one last chance pile. But I didn't declutter any. And if you guys are curious, these insert trays I got at Dollar Tree. The next drawer is the highlighters. I have the Glowdient Makeup Palette. Looks like this. I am keeping this one. I have a Tarte in Fantasy. Looks like this. And I am keeping this one. I do have 2 of the Jaclyn ones. This one here is in Iced. It looks like this. I am keeping this one. And then I have the bigger powder one. I think this is supposed to be like a luminous powder in Carrots. I don't like this for all over my face. It does make like a nice natural like highlighter. I don't know if you can see that. But I just don't pull it out. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. I have the Essence Pure Nude highlighter in Be My Highlight. Keeping this one. I do have a Revolution trio, so it has the bronzer, highlighter, and blush, but I am gonna go ahead and keep this one. I also have the Essence Kissed by the Light illuminating powder in Star Kiss. There's another shade that's deeper, but this is a really pretty highlight. I really recommend this one. So definitely keeping this one. And then I do have a Wet n Wild Mega Highlight Powder in Precious Petals. I am keeping this one as well. I also have an Ioni Face Highlight and Bronzer in Golden Glow. Doesn't work as a bronzer for me, but it is a nice highlighter. A golden highlight. And then I do have a Wet n Wild Loose highlight in I'm So Lit. Ooh, this is such a pretty highlight. Definitely a little goes a long way. Definitely keeping this one. The Mega Glow Hello Halo highlighters. I am going to go ahead and be decluttering these. I just don't reach for them, so I'm going to declutter these here. And then I do have 2 of the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wands. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in my last chance pile. I don't know, I feel like if I remember when I use these, it gives me texture on my cheek and I don't like how it looks, so I'm gonna go ahead and just try it out again. Maybe even see mixing them with some like liquid blushes as well, but Gonna go ahead and put them in that pile for now. And then I also have a ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in Lunch Money, and I am keeping this one. Lastly, I have a Wet n Wild to Reflect Shimmer palette, and I'll have a Cosmo. Looks like this. Here's a swatch of the shade here. Hopefully there we go. It's really pretty. I was using it as a highlight, but you know what? It would make a really pretty blush topper. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my last chance pile and use it that way and see if I like it. If I do, I'll keep it, and if not, then I'll declutter it. So this is what the drawer looks like now. Next are my bronzers. So first I do have this Wet n Wild Sesame Street collab, and this is a trio where it has the two bronzers and the highlight. I don't like the highlight in this one, but I do like the bronzer, so I am keeping it. I do have the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is like the old one. I am going to go ahead and declutter it because it is old. I also have the Anastasia Contour Kit, light to medium as well. This one is also old too. And I do want to declutter it, but I think I'm going to go ahead and depot this one because this is the one that I actually use overall. Don't really go for the other one, so I'm probably just going to depot this one, continue using it. It works fine so far. And then kind of just declutter the rest. I also have the Aesthetica Contour Series Cream Contour. Looks like this. I actually don't reach for this one anymore. I do have another cream contour that I do reach for, so I'm going to go ahead and declutter this one. I do have a Wet n Wild Pressed Powder in Dark Cafe. I got this one actually at Dollar Tree, and I got it because I wanted to use it as a bronzer. I don't find myself reaching for it, but I don't remember if it works good or not, so I am going to go ahead and give it one more try and see if I like it. If not, I'll declutter it, so I'll put it in there. The same thing with this e.l.f. one. This one is in medium dark. Same thing, it's a face powder, but I got it for the purpose of using it as a bronzer, so I'm going to go ahead and give it another try, see if I like it. If not, I'll declutter it. I have my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This is just the original one. I've already hit pan. I am keeping it just to finish it off. I do like this one. And then I have the Revolution Baked Bronzer in Long Weekend. Looks like that. And I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. I have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. So it comes with the two bronzer and the brightening shade. I am keeping this one. And then I also have another empty palette here where I just kind of put some. So I have a Makeup Geek bronzer or contour, Tarte Amazonian Clay bronzers, and a, what's this one again? Ofra one here. So I am keeping this one. I have a Beauty Creations Natural Cream Blend. I have it in, how did they say, in bronze. There's, I think, 3 different shades. So this is the one here. And I am going to go ahead and keep this one. I do have an e.l.f. Putty Bronzer in Golden Days. Keeping this one. I do like it. And then I have a Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Contour. I think there's only one shade, which is Cafe Au Slay. I really like this one as well, so I am keeping this one. And then I have 2 of the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wands and one of the Hard Candy Face Bronze Off. Hard Candy one is in Sweet Tea. I do like this one. And then I have Medium Tan and Tan Deep. Tan Deep is too deep for me, but the Medium Tan one, it is one of my favorites. So I am keeping these here as well. And then lastly, I do have a sample of the NARS bronzing powder in, what shade was this? In Laguna. So, and you can get a few uses out of these too. So I have this one here as well. So this is what this drawer is going to look like. I'm going to keep this Anastasia one here for now. And then I just moved this one from the highlights here so I can put my cream bronzers here and then my powder ones here.